Hello, my YouTube friends. Today we are gonna talk about a kind of a grail of a knife from the production line, actually, but it became a grail as usual because a company decided to make grail knives, then for whatever reason discontinued them, and the minute they do, the minute after, the knife becomes a grail knife, and that is what just happened with the Rukus. And for whatever reason I passed on this knife when it was in production, and I also passed on the Skirmish, the big one, and those are the two knives that I really wanted to acquire for collectible reason, and because with time, after watching a lot of reviews, you gather that this knife was in fact better than you thought it was when it was in production. Anyway, it's more desirable, and for whatever reason you need to have those things. Collecting things, it's a disease, and unfortunately I have this disease. So I have the Rukus, which is the first step to get the two that I wanted, the Rukus and the Skirmish. And the guy that I bought it from has got a Skirmish. So if ever you listen to me, my friend, I am still willing to buy your Skirmish. So what do we have here? First of all, we have, well, that's not a knife. I need to take, some distance, because that is, I don't know what to call that, a dagger, or it's a beast of a knife. When I first watched the videos on YouTube about the Skirmish or the Rukus, the big size, everyone said, okay, it's a big knife, but when you look at the knife like that from this point of view with the camera, you don't really feel how big and huge it is. You know what? I have here, fortunately enough, I bought here today my mini Skirmish. The Skirmish and the Rukus was kind of the same size, but look, so the mini Rukus, it's the same size actually as the mini Rukus has got the same size than the mini Skirmish. Look look the difference between those two blades. Those are butt to butt. Look at that. You have probably room enough to put another blade. Look at that. When you lose the angle and you film from this side, it's more obvious. So really, that is what this dwarfs this knife. It's not the regular size and the mini. It should have at least, two other sizes, because this is too different. This is just insane. So this is really huge. So as carryable knife, I think that for a lot of you that would be very hard to EDC. Also, it's on the heavy side, most definitely on the heavy side, and that is, first the blade. Look how thick this bad boy is. That's a big blade with here. It's I would say it's a flat here. It's a huge blade. So most of the weight is on the blade. Then let me tell you that the liners that you have here, they are not milled or drilled. Those are full stainless steel liners, so that gives a lot of heft and weight. This is a hefty knife. It's really on the big side, and on the heavy side. Then I really need to to put some angle to film this knife. How many positions do you have with this knife? Let me try. Here you have first this position for for tactical, for thrusting, and for self-defense use. It's as if you have a spear or a sword. It's a folder sword. It's a carryable sword, folding. That's insane. It's very big. So you have a nice grip like that. Clip is not bothering, and you can use the jimping that you have here on the back of the handles and that makes for very, very secure. Here you have a kind of, not the jimping, but a guard, and you have a nice, yeah, really nice, nice reach and nice, nice carry like that. Okay, then you have this choil also, and you see that you have a lot of real estate on the knife. And here, is it possible? Yeah, yeah. If you use it like that for small cutting task, with the jimping here, which is very effective, you have also this this position that you can use. So yeah, 3 different ways to use this knife. So blade material, handle, blade material. Yeah, since we're at it, that's a nice drop point, my friends. It's a very, very nice drop point. It is a collaboration with nail Blackwood, as you all know. This is a great drop point made of S30V. Here we have the Blackwood logo. Awesome logo. I love the logo. Just love it. So S30V comes crazy sharp out of the box. It's not out of the box actually. It's a used knife, but it's like new in box. Crazy sharp. Absolutely insane. Perfect jimping. I mean, I have nothing but good things to say about this knife. Overall, this knife is absolutely perfect. The only downside is if you want to use it, it might be difficult to carry for every day. But it is so fun to play with this knife, you couldn't imagine. Then those scales. I really love the shape of this. It's like the yin and the yang. You have. It's not that usual to have those. Usually, have a bolster. It's cut like that, and you have the down part and the upper part with the bolster. I really love this shape, this wave here, and you have micarta here and G10 here, and the finish is of the very, very best effect. The canvas micarta is absolutely awesome, and also the G10 works perfectly together, absolutely perfectly. The other way around, perfectly. Then we have this clip, which is great for me because it makes for a very deep carry in the pocket. And since we're at it, let me try how it carries in the pocket. Let me see. To be perfectly honest, it works perfectly well. You don't want to have a lot of things in your pocket, but you see I can put my hand in it, reach my keys or my beeper, I don't know. And look at that, it works fine, okay? Works fine. Kind of like it in the pocket, but again, on the heavy side. So, nice clip, nice carry in the pocket. The length doesn't bother the carrying in the pocket, actually. So, very nice and nice retention. Yeah, kind of nice retention. Blade centering, dead on. The blade is held in place by the famous axis lock. I talked about this locking mechanism, and it's one of my favorite mechanisms. It's strong as it can come, and it's smooth as butter. Look at that. Look, let me try it. I just disengage the blade. Boom. Look at it. Smooth as hell. Look, just I don't do any movement. I need to put right. Boom. How smooth can that be? And it's also due to the weight of this blade. Overall, you need to try those knives. Axis lock are very smooth, but this one is particularly smooth, and I think that it's mostly because of the weight of the blade. Just the weight of the blade, makes it go to its place. And if you just use the axis, you just push down only with one finger, it opens like it flies open. It flies open. So I love the axis. What can I do? I prefer actually the arc lock from SOG, but I just love this this design for the locking mechanism. I've talked about the liners already, so I'm not going to go to it again. Those holes here for lefties. I don't care much about that. You know that. I would rather see some knives, for lefties and some knives for righties. But I hate to see those holes and those cuts in the beautiful micarta here. Do I have anything interesting to say other than that? Let me see the reverse grip here. Oh yeah, nice. You have nice jimping here. So for the reverse carrying, it's just awesome. Very, very, very good. And I've talked about the jimping here also. You have the jimping here and also the jimping here for the small cutting task. that would work perfectly well. I just got the knife actually, so I didn't try to use it for every day, but I think that it will be both a collectible and also a kind of user. I'm not sure that I'm going to use it like really every day, but it will have some pocket time, not to be worried about that. So, first opinion is that I love this knife, and that I hope that I will get a chance to get the cousin, the skirmish. If anybody hear me out here, I'm searching for a skirmish. And that will be the end of this video. I'll catch you later, guys, for another video. Bye-bye. Boom. Again, I love to hit tables before finishing my videos. Bye-bye, guys.